So you might have noticed a trend with the clothes. Wool? Didn't you say this was a summer trip? Well, if you're not familiar with merino wool, oh my gosh, it's so amazing. I'm coming to my van camping from many years of backpacking. I've spent a lot of time hiking the Pacific Crest Trail. When you're carrying everything on your back up a mountain, you really have to think carefully about what you're bringing. And you never know what kind of weather you might run into. So you have to be prepared for all kinds of elements, sun and bugs. So coming from backpacking, the van is super luxurious and I can have all kinds of things with me. Now, yes, I can fit more clothes into the van than my backpack, but more clothes means I need more space to store them. And now I also have to have space for dirty clothes. And having a lot of dirty clothes means now I have to go to a laundromat instead of hand washing them. So for me personally, there are quite a few downsides to having too much clothing in the van. If you're just starting to downsize your closet, you might look into a concept of a capsule wardrobe. Now, this has gotten super trendy and has kind of lost the original intention, but how I've interpreted it is I have a very limited variety of bottoms. I almost exclusively wear black yoga dress pants or khaki shorts, and every top I have goes with those. So I don't really have outfits. If you can pick a color and commit to everything working with that color, then you can free yourself up a bit. So here are the clothes I usually take with me when I go on a long, multi-week summer trip. I usually plan my trip around hikes, so I have to make sure I have hiking clothes. I use these packing cubes, which are nice for just keeping everything all together. You can throw them around. They work really well. So I take my one pair of black yoga pants. These have pockets and they even have belt loops. I've been using the brand Beta Brand for gosh, I don't know, maybe 10 or 15 years or something. But these ones that I have on now, I got on Amazon. And they're starting to be a little bit cheaper because Beta Brand was pretty pricey. So I have those, and then I also have a pair of hiking pants. These are just a little bit more durable. They wipe dirt off are easier, have some other pockets. And I have a hiking shirt. And this is pretty nice. It's like really lightweight material. And you can put it on when you get cold if you've got something underneath, and it keeps you from getting sunburned, keeps the bugs off of you. Hike and sweat in it, and it does great. I've had this shirt and hiked in this shirt for probably 10 years. It's held up great. I'll tell you what brand it is, although I don't think they make it anymore. It's high tech. And I bring 2 merino wool t-shirts. I have a merino wool sweater and a little bit thicker sweater. This one's by Mountain Hardwear. And I have a collared shirt for when I go into town. I want to dress up, get fancy. And I also have some long johns. This is what I usually sleep in. Or if it gets cold, I can put these under my pants. And a thermal shirt. These are not merino wool yet. I'm working on it. For socks, I have a pair of nice wool socks, nice merino wool socks. One there and another thinner pair. And when I hike, I use these toe socks, Ingenie toe socks. So if you ever get blisters when you're hiking, try these toe socks. You can put them on under a thicker sock and you won't get blisters anymore. Or I should say you're less likely to get blisters. Disclaimer. For headwear, when I'm hiking, I just bring this baklava. This is called a Loki 8-in-1, L-O-K-I, and you can wear it 8 different ways. Let's see how many ways I can think of. You can wear it as a beanie, right? You can wear it like this. I don't know what this is called, but this way you can tighten it up around your face, or this way. Or you can wear it as a gaiter. Or, I don't know, I suppose you could wear it like this and just cover up your ears if you want. What am I on? 4, maybe? I don't know. Apparently there's 8 other ways to wear this thing. But it's really useful, really versatile, lightweight for hiking. But when I'm just camping in the van, I also bring a knitted beanie. And I also have these down booties for when it gets cold. I wear these in the van. These are Baffin brand, and they're really nice and warm when the floor is cold. They keep your feet super toasty. Okay, for shoes. So if I'm backpacking, this is all I bring. I bring some lightweight hiking boots. These are Merrell. And I bring some flip-flops for airing out my feet and showers. But when I'm in the van, I really get to splurge. And I bring a pair of tennis shoes as well. And maybe some water shoes. So you might have noticed a trend with the clothes. Wool? Didn't you say this was a summer trip? Well, if you're not familiar with merino wool, oh my gosh, it's so amazing. When you say wool, people think of old-fashioned heavy clothes, but merino wool is totally different. It comes from merino sheep, and the fibers are thinner and softer. It can be various thicknesses, it's soft against your skin, and thermal regulating, which means if you're cold, it keeps you warm, and if you're warm, it cools you down. It's breathable, so if you put on additional layers over it, it wicks away sweat and keeps you warm. And my favorite thing is it's naturally antimicrobial, and it won't start stinking like those synthetic blend shirts. As long as you keep your body clean, you won't have to wash wool nearly as much as other types of fabrics. It also dries really fast. I found this really great laundry soap for wool. It says you don't even have to rinse it out. So I just got it. I've used it just a couple times. It's called Knit IQ No Rinse Delicate Wash. So it says you don't even have to rinse it out. I just filled my laundry bag with water and a few pumps of this, let my shirt sit for 10 minutes, and then gently squeeze the water out and either lay it flat to dry or hang it up on my laundry hooks. It says you don't have to rinse this, but I usually do. But it's nice to know that like if I don't get all the soap out, like it's gonna be fine. I looked on Amazon to see if anybody had any comments with rashes or anything like that, and everybody loves it. So it's working well for me so far. And it smells really good. It's like kind of lavender citrus. So this might work for you regardless in the van, just because it's easy to wash out. Wool is one of the only materials that will insulate you just as well when it's wet as when it's dry. I do have to mention the biggest drawback with merino wool, and that's it's expensive. I've been saving up and buying these items over the years, and I have a few more that I want to replace with wool. But when you buy really good quality outdoors clothing, it really does last. Someone in the comments was asking about my puffy down jacket. This is a Mountain Hardwear brand, and I think I've had it for over 10 years. I wear it all the time. I've hiked and camped and slept in it, and it's still totally going strong. It's really warm and nice. So, moral of the story here, think like a backpacker if you want to downsize your wardrobe, and invest in quality materials like merino wool or buy items from quality outdoors brands. If you want to get more into this mindset, or if you're a backpacker or hiker, I highly recommend Ray Jardine's Beyond Backpacking book. There's another one also called Ultralight Backpacking Tips. With ultralight backpacking, or UL backpacking as it's called, everything is obviously about weight. Weight doesn't matter so much in the van as much as size does, but I definitely think the general mindset can be helpful. So let me know in the comments, what are some things you take with you that are super must-haves? Or do you have any tips on how you downsized your closet? Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll see you next time.